Good evening and welcome to Mr. Lazylegs and another night of racing. Bit of a difficult track tonight. Fastest lap I managed to do was 1 minute 21. But most of them, I say the average is about 124. But when I, actually concentrate, the fastest I've done is 124. Which means I think my fastest race was 4 minutes 16 or something. I can't remember. Which is my fastest. We can find out in a minute, actually, because it tells me on my last Udemy flip. So this is the sim. We're going to go to tracks. Just hope you work out how to find them. So you just click on the browse button up there. Then you can just put in BoF. And then round 2. That says round 1, but round 2. And then search it, and there it is. BoF number 2. That's what we're doing. The second one. And tick it. Once you're happy that it is in there, click on your favorites. Make sure there's nothing to download. And then you're pretty much good to go. Click on events if you haven't registered, and then you can just click on the register button. And then we're going to go up to play solo, fly solo even, not play. We're using the SP1. You can use any drone you like, but obviously this is the fastest one, so you want to try and keep up with everybody else. Make sure that you are using the right track, which is the MDR BoF 2 round 2, not that one, but that one. And this is the track. If I go into here, flight recorder, it will tell you my quickest. There you go. Look, 121 was my quickest. 4 minutes 14 seconds. So a little bit better than what I thought. But you go 128 for the first lap, then 124, and I got quicker by the third lap on 121. So it is feasible to get a quicker time, and hopefully I'm going to get a quicker time again. So we're going to have a look at the plot. We can see there's quite a few areas where I can tidy up. As you can see, any kind of loose lines, like tight lines, means I've got a good line around it, but any loose lines, then I haven't. And I could probably catch up, a couple of seconds, probably each sector if I cleaned up a little bit. But let's show you the actual track. Because that's what you're all waiting for, as I have given it a nice welcome. We're going to put on the route sequencer. Alright, so here we go. The first thing you're going to do is when you take off, is you're going to go to the box. So you go in the box, out the box, and then over the box. Same as usual. Come down. I have got names for these. They're all printed out, but I can't look at that and fly at the same time. Straight up into the skip ladder, down into a corkscrew. It's a tight corkscrew as well. Then you've got to go round and into the second corkscrew. Then you go up the circular ladder, straight across down to the waterfall. I think I've called this a waterfall. I can't remember. Straight across. Just follow the cones. We've got the V-tube. Whee! Into the cow horns. This is tricky. You've got to go round, back, and back again. Then you go back through the trees, or the candy canes. Try and keep that tight so you don't get a 15-second penalty. Down into the next lace. Oh, wrong way. Round through. Let's speed up. Let's see if I can get a good lap. That first lap was 28 seconds, so I didn't do that much better that one. because I was following my ghost. Straight through up to the ladder. Again, I can't remember the names. Apart from this one, corkscrew. Tight corkscrew at that. Because, oh, gold. Because there's no gaps between the thingy. These are extra large circular gates, so it should be really easy for people. I did try them smaller and it just ruined the flow, so I made them bigger. Through the cow horns, straight through the double back. I think that's what I've called it. Again, I've got a printout of all the thingies. Round into the vertical lace, or verti lace as I've going to call it. This is a hori lace, short for horizontal, obviously. I can't remember what I called this one, but I'm in front this time, and that was I think it was 1 minute 28. So there you go, look, 1:23 that time. Now this is going to be the difficult one because this is my fastest lap. I've already made a mistake. So if I can just keep ahead of my ghost and then finish a little bit better, then I should be able to get a fastest lap. Oh, squeeze through. Literally only just squeeze through there. Then we're going to go down the waterfall. We're going to need to keep this pretty tight. You can actually make up some decent time if you make the flow of that, which is why it's called a waterfall. It's all to do with how you can just glide around in a reasonably, decent manner. Oh, you can't get too low because they've got cones down, and cones will stop you dead if you hit one. Missed! Damn it! Oh no, not my quickest time, but not that far off. Look, literally not that far off on that one. Close but no cigar. So that's the track. Like I say, it's a little bit complicated, but it's not too bad. Not compared to like real life tracks. Areas to be aware of is here. Obviously, they're quite tight. Okay, but if you get a good line going round, you're lined up for the lace with a step, and then you can go straight up to the ladder. So again, you've got to be careful. The cones are there, not so much for your line, but if you can try and keep to the cones, you won't get a missed gate. Okay. This is a bit of a difficult one. There's 2 corkscrews, one after another, but over the box. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because you can actually get caught on that. So whilst I'm here, I'm just going to quickly come down and just lower that. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to lower this bar because once I've done that and it recognizes that that gate isn't touching anything, that black bar goes. And you want that gone. There you go. It's gone now, see? Because you're going to hit it if you try and go at a funny angle, or if your line is a little bit different to mine, you're going to hit that. So I've got rid of that for you. There we go. Still got my loose connection in my controller, USB. Right, so let's give this a go again, shall we? In the box, out the box, over the box. Oh, now remember, I don't roll, so I'm not as quick as the majority, well, as all of them actually, as any other pilot can beat me on time, which is fine. So you don't want to go basing what sort of times you're expecting based on me. For the general average pilot, I would go half my time. And then for the really fast ones like Galaxy and Re, you would probably do like a third of what my time is. So you're still looking over 30-second laps even for the fastest. I do use the full length of the hall, which is pretty much why it's the same number of gates as usual. 4 sectors, 14 gates in each sector. Obstacles are usually the same as well. There are a few new ones that I added. Well, they're not new, but there are obstacles that I use multiple times throughout all my tracks, like the box, for example. This is it's not a new one, but it's not one that I've used often. Oh, see, I mean, again, if you rolled through that, you would find it much better. Corkscrew. Now I've got to get used to the fact that that black bar's not there, because when I just went over it just now, I did mess up. So I'm just going to have to relearn that one. Straight through, down the water. I think it's a waterfall. It could be a slide. If you remember those slides at the old fun. Oh, shoot. Like I literally did shoot too far on that one. Into the cow horns. Straight into the double back. You can see I've been really creative with my names. Into the oh, I've done it again. Vertilink. I can see my ghost catching up with me. Oh, there's my ghost. Oh, you can't do it that because you get a fine. If you do it too quickly, you'll get a missed gate. No! Completely missed my line. It's my cones as well. I'm going to really have to push it. It's my third lap, which we know is my quickest, which means that trying to keep up with my drone is not going to be that easy. Oh, wrong way. Again, it helps if I remember my own track, but there's my ghost alert. He's not that far ahead, but I don't think I make, oh for God's sake, I don't think I make any mistakes on this last lap for my ghost. So the only way that I'm going to catch him is by not making any mistakes, but also flying faster, which I can't do. I was doing really well, and then I just messed it all up. Into the double back. I was hoping I'd see my ghost, but I can't see him, so he's too far ahead, like I said. The only way that I'm going to be able to catch him is to make no mistakes and just literally fly faster. But as you can see, I can't see him at all. Oh, there he is. I just saw him, but he's in the final. He's in the final throws. So, a couple of seconds out. Ooh, cool, blimey, quite a few seconds. You do finish the race crashing in the back of the box. That is exactly right. That is exactly what happens. When you finish the race, you just floor it and you just go boing straight in. Right, what time is it? Right, we've got 10 minutes yet. So what else do they need to do? Nothing. Right, let's see if I can just do it again. We've got people watching, which means it's going to help them when it goes through to practice, because if they've got a good idea the route that you need to take, then it does save you a bit of time and gives you more actual practice time racing yourself rather than getting to know the course. The quicker that you know the course, obviously you can do it without the route sequencer, because you don't get that. You don't get that in race when you race. Again, we don't want to overshoot this. Just loosely on the throttle, down, floor it through the cowbells, floor it into the double back. This is where people will make up time, and little things like this. I mean, it's very, very simple to make mistakes because you don't get much of a breather before the next set of obstacles. So going flat out is not going to be that easy. Again, if you get the lines right and the flow right, again, which is why it's pretty good that you can watch and learn the track rather than fly in to learn the track. I certainly think that gives you a good advantage, because then you can concentrate on your lines rather than, again, spending too much time learning the track itself. Because it is, it flows really nice. It's a really nice flowing track, but you just don't get much of a breather. It's like, I don't know anyone who would be able to do this in full throttle all the way. See, if you get a nice line, there we go, line yourself up, straight up, not too fast, you'll go over it, down, beautiful through there. Oh, but I messed up on my cow horns. Into the double back, too wide there, you need to keep it tight if you want to make up time. Little things like that is where if you make mistakes earlier on in the track, you can make up for them. Same with this. Just keep it tight, don't go too quick and go too far away. There we go, that was pretty nice. Straight round, round again, straight through again, beautiful glide. 121 that one for that lap, which is what I got for the third lap. If you can get that lined up nicely, you can actually get through it pretty quickly, but again, I don't roll and most people do. A little bit wide going all through that skipped ladder, which is going to cost me a bit of time as well. Straight through. Oh, bit clunky going through there, but tight. But that's why it was clunky, I suppose, because it was a bit, tight. Straight round, nice level up. Don't overshoot it. Don't overshoot it. Don't hit the sides either. Slows you down. You don't want to be slow. You want it to be a really nice curve. Thought I missed that then. I just managed to catch it. Again, this sort of area you can make up on time from mistakes before if you just, take it steady and you just do a nice lines through like that all the way through. I'm going to get the fastest time here. This one might even be my fastest lap. It is 1:20, which is my fastest lap. So there you go, 4 minutes 7. So most people will be able to do this in 2 minutes, right? Most pilots will do this in 2 minutes. I can't because I'm crap. I'm not very good. But I did manage to make up some time. So, the more you do it, the more you get to learn the flow and things like that. Right, let's just have a quick look. Let's just go through the names. So we're going to start off there, which is the step loop. So we go from the step loop, and then we go into the laced step. So lots of steps. So there you go. There we got the what did I just call that? God, I can't remember already. Step loop. What? Yeah, step loop. So we've got our step loop. Then we go into our laced step, which is that one. Then you go into this one, which is your skipped ladder. Oh, heck, hang on, I'm moving it around. Don't want to do that. Then you've got your corkscrew followed by your ring tower, which could be wrong, but there you go, ring tower. And then we come down from the ring tower, and you're gonna hit the, what have I called it? Oh no, what have I called this one? Ah, the water slide. It is a water slide. So this is the water slide where you just go round, and then you go into the V tube, which is that one there. Then you go into the cow horns. I remember that. Then you go into the doubled back, which is that one, the doubled back. Then you go through the slalom into the verti ladder. No, it's not. What's it called? I think it is a verti ladder. Oh no, that's a verti lace. It's not a ladder. It's a verti lace because you're not going the same way through it. So that's the verti lace, and then the hori lace. So you've got the I keep moving gates. So you've got the verti gate, and then you go into the hori gate, and then this is the tightrope. I'm not quite sure why I called it the tightrope, but it is the tightrope. And then from the tightrope, you go around, and then you go into the in the box, out the box, over the box. So that's basically the route. The Tunnels of Doom. It's really fun to go through. I really like it. I mean, you can go through it pretty quick, but you've seen me overshoot it, so you don't want to overshoot it. But you can really, you know, get some speed in if you get the angle right, and then you just take off the power, back down, through into the cow horns, into the backed double. No, it's not. It's a double backed. Then into the slalom. Round the slalom into the verti lace. I need to change that name. I don't like verti lace. Then the hori lace. Don't like that either. Then into the tightrope. I think the reason I call it a tightrope is because you're going to go from one end to the other end, and then like walk it by going through the middle. I don't know. I don't know why I call it the tightrope. There we go. Anyway, let's see if I can beat it and see. Oh, what were my laps that time? Hide plot. Oh, 25 the first one, then 21, and then 20. So I need my first lap to be better. If I can try and take off 5, 6, well, let's say 7 seconds, I could actually do this in under 3 minutes. Right, first things first though, we're going to get the track live because of the time. So track is now live. I've showed you how to get on it, so the track's live. Let's just let me tell everybody. GW go. Track is live. It is BoF 2, round 2. There we go. And then before I do anything else, we've got to make sure that I do my little bit of homework here so that we get the right track at the start. We know what I'm like. You know, I've had a few problems with that. I go BoF round 2. There we go. That's all correct. Save. Lovely. Right, now let's just go into the old thingy-me-bobby, and I just need to quickly change fastest together. Job done. Okay, so that's the homeworky bit done. Track is now live, so people can now go on it. I think what I'll do is I'll go straight into race mode because I know the track. So, well, I say I know the track, and I do keep making mistakes, but you know what I mean. We'll do a multiplayer, and then people can join me as and when they wish. Save and reload the track. Race mode. Sequence loose. I know I've not seen that before, so I don't know if that's what it's supposed to say. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but if not,
Pilots,
now we're about to find out.
Seconds.
And I'm on the grid, bum in the air. Oh, go! Now, I'll tell you what's a little bit nerving is that you don't hear anything. Whoa, that was too quick. When you go through the start-finish gate. Oh, for goodness sake. So we're still in Sector 1 at the moment. Now we've just gone into Sector 2. Each sector's got 14 gates. But the obstacles obviously change. Now those rings look a little bit smaller. Down the waterfall. Nice and smooth as we go into the V-tube. Oh, I hit the top. It slows you down. You don't want to hit anything as you go through those tunnels. Into the double back. Back into the slalom. Nice and tight round the candy canes. Into the verti-lace. Down into the hori lace, then into the tightrope. A little bit wide on that. Oh, what did I do? I forgot my track. This is why I like going into this mode, and I think other people like to go in it as well before the race, because you really do get used to having the route planner thing there. And it's a bit of a shock when it's suddenly not there. I can tell you that last lap was atrocious. 1:32. I've just looked. It nearly brought a tear to my eye. Not my best at all. Those rings certainly look thinner. Down the waterfall, not the waterfall, it's down the water slide, isn't it? Down the water slide, up the tunnels. You don't want to hit. Oh, I hit the top again. Too much power. I've got to stop the power a little bit earlier. So I just glide over the top and through that top gate. Through the verti-lace into the hori-lace, into the tightrope. I'm hoping this is going to be a bit of a better lap. But I have still made some mistakes. But I hope I beat 1:30, whatever it is, 2. Oh, I wasn't looking. Oh my goodness me. Well, that was still 1:24 and I made a right hash of that finish. So that gives me a bit of confidence. Whoa, straight through. Up through the skipped lace. It's not a ladder, actually. I've named that wrong. It's just, oh no, I think I did say skipped lace, didn't I? I can't remember what I called it now. Printed it all out, made it all nice and lovely for me to remember, and I can't remember any of them. Through the rings. Down the water slide. Again, if you get this a really nice line and it's nice and tight, you line yourself up lovely for the tunnel. No hitting the sides, and I didn't. Beautiful. Alright, and that might not seem much, but if you knock it every single lap, that's about 1.5 seconds you've lost. Because it really does slow you down. And although that you are getting momentum pretty quickly because of gravity and you are going downhill. Tightrope. That's more like, oh, that wasn't. I hit the side of it, bounced me off a bit. Pretty closer on that one. 4 minutes 17. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby. I could have done better. Could have done better.
Pilots, race is now over.
1:19. That was my fastest lap going through that one. 1:19. So I can now do it in 1:19, which is pretty cool.
Pilots,
And I made mistakes as well.
seconds.
So potentially I'm not comfy on my sticks at the moment. I don't know why. I think I've moved. It's that bit. If you can just get that section. I mean, it is tight. But if you can just get it. Oh, I hit the top. Straight round. Oh, no. Terrible. Terrible. I say, I'm not comfy on my sticks. I don't know why. I think the wire, which I moved to stop it from constantly conking out, is messing up my flow. Down the water slide. Keep it pretty tight. Straight up. Not too much power. Oh, I just didn't. Oh my God, I missed the gate though. Bloody cow horns. Into the double back. Nice and tight through the slalom. Don't go too low, because if you do, you'll hit the cones and it's an instant stop. You don't want an instant stop. Down through the horry lace. Into the tightrope. Keep it tight, keep it clean. Don't bounce off the side, because it will knock you off your line quite a bit. Straight into the box, out the box. 121. I think that's probably my best first lap. Oh, beautiful tight round there. Really happy with that. Will I remember it next time? That's, you know. Round the corkscrew. A little bit wide on that corkscrew. I need to do better on corkscrews. Again, wide again. I don't need to be that wide. Oh! Down the water slide. A little bit wide again and again. Now I'm getting tighter. There we go. Not too much power. Oh, I hit the top. But, you know, I did manage to do the cow horns without an issue, because I was a little bit slower. Through the slalom. Round nice and tight into the verti lace. Down into the horry lace. Nice and tight into the tightrope. Come on. Keep it tight. Too tight. Oh, too wide. Oh, forgot my own track again. Here we go. Go, 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 go. In, out. 117. Oh my gosh. 117 for that lap. Oh, and I made mistakes just like I did then. 1-7. I am pretty chuffed with 117 for that lap, considering I made an awful lot of mistakes. Keeping this tight. Oh, drop the drone. You wouldn't want to do that in real life, because you know what happens? The battery falls out or disconnects. Down the water slide. Keep it nice and tight. Oh, too wide. Oh, I hit the top of the tube. Down. Keep it nice and clean. Oh, I missed it again. Into the double back. Floor it. I need to make up a bit of time. Nice and tight. Let's go through the slalom. Taking it easy. Don't want to miss a gate. 15-second penalty. Through the verti lace. Round to the horry lace. Oh, too much power, but going around the tightrope now. Oh, I scrambled through that one. That was a scramble and a half. Round, a little bit messy. What can I do this one in? Floor it. 125. That's atrocious. But 4 minutes 7. That red candy cane section is tight. It is tight. It is tight. There is a line to it though. There is a line to it, but it's not easy. It's not easy. But when you get it right, it's really satisfying. And it's to do with how you leave this bit. If you can get it, see, I was too much far to the right. You need to come out of here, basically in line. And then that wasn't quite in line. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna go round. You wanna leave this bottom gate pretty much facing the candy cane, and then you can just go round it really quickly like that. Easier said than done. I also slammed into the wall left of the tunnels. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's better to do that than try and go too fast around the cow horns, because when you go too fast around the cow horns, as you've noticed me do, you miss them.
Pilots. Race is now
So
over.
407 is still 407.41 is still my time, and I know I can beat it. I think
Seconds.
my second and third lap were terrible, but my first lap was awesome. So I've just got to try and get what's the word? Consistency. Oh, beautiful through the candy canes on that one. Yes, it is tight, but if you nail it, you can. If you get the line right. Oh, what a shambles that was going through there. Absolute shambles. Over through the corkscrew. Round to the second lot of corkscrews. I'm going to try and go around that way. I don't know if I'm going to lose time. I probably am. Nice and tight to the rings. Into the water slide. Keep it tight but flow in. Needs to flow nicely. Oh, a little bit all over the place on that one. Straight down into the cow horns. Not too much power. Flat out into the double back. Oh, I went under it. Oh, I'm stuck. No! I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my god. I am literally stuck. I can't get out. 1 minute 11. I'm out. I'm out. 1 minute 11 for a lap is very, very good. This lap is going to be astonishing bad because I got stuck over the tightrope, keeping it a little tight, round, flowing nice. This is going to be a 2 minute lap, I think. 1:45. How embarrassing that is. Oh, and I started straight off by. Oh, I tried to do a sneaky roll and it failed miserably. Okay, I think it's fair to say that this, oh, for God's sake, this race for me is just going to be atrocious. You know, you get them, even the pros and that get them. It's just a race that you just want to forget. But you don't waste it. You just try something a little bit different on a different section of the course to see if it works for you, and then you just do better next time. I find that green really luminous. I don't know if you notice that on the stream, but for me it is literally blinding going up that those rings. Beautiful through there. Can I get the cow horns right? Didn't flow, but I did get the cow horns right. Into the slalom. Remember, no one knows what people's times are because I've switched that off for this series. Unless people want to say, obviously. But I don't let it randomly known. Oh, round the tightrope. I nearly forgot my own track again. Nicely round. Round again. Oh, I thought that was my last lap. I don't think I'm actually making it any time doing it that way. Down the water slide. Now I've been blinded by the green. Like Hulk. Straight over the V. Beautifully done. Can I make this clean? Bit jerky at the end, but I didn't miss a gate. So, you know, small mercies. Keeping it tight around the candy canes. Back up the lace. And then through the horry lace into the tightrope. Straight over the other side of the tightrope. Keeping it tight. Round we go. Is this to be a better lap? Floored. 119. That is a pretty good lap. Notice everywhere I just did my first lap. No way. 2 minutes 58. That is super quick. That is good. Did you find it flow really well? Welcome as well. Flow. Welcome, welcome. Notice, I mean, not flow. Don't know where flow came from. That's because I said, did it flow well? Did it flow well? 2 minute 58 is good. Of course, people can tell other people's their time, but they just can't see it on the leaderboard. Because I was concerned that sometimes might just, you know, put you off a little bit.
Pilots, race is now over.
That was terrible, mate. 4 minutes 43 for that one. That was not good. That was bad. 11 of the go.
Seconds.
Let's see if I can do better. I'm in stable mode as well, not in acro. Straight over, right. I still don't feel right on my controller. It feels wrong. I'm not comfy on my sticks at all. Don't know why, but I don't. Through the corkscrew. Back over the other side through the other corkscrew. Oh, I hit the side of the gate. Terrible line going through there. Oh dear. Messed up that as I go. Oh my lord, down the water slide. In for the tube. Oh, I hit it. I hit it. I hit it. Slid nice though into the cow horns. Back into the double back. Round the candy canes. Up through the lace. Down through the horry lace into the tightrope. Round. Oh, that's far too wide, but I did do that nice and smooth. Going round, I don't know what my time's going to be. 125, my goodness, that's atrocious. That's because I made so many mistakes. I started off so well. Oh, goodness, and I just made another one by smacking in the side of the gate. Straight down. Oh, that was terrible. You see how slow I just drifted down then? Because I didn't let go of my power. I don't want to be too close to these because it's so glary on my screen. Bit wide there on the water slide, but that's nice. That's nice. I clipped it on the way through though. Can I just do this? Nice. I hit the top. I hit the top. Nice through the cow horns though. Too wide on the double back. Back through the slalom. Round. That was section 3, 4, sector 3 over. Now we're in sector 4. Oh, too low. Too low. Still too low. Into the tightrope. Other side of the tightrope. Smoothly round the tightrope on that bit. 120. That is, oh, considering the mistakes I made, I'm pretty happy, oh, for God's sake, with 120, and I just make a load more mistakes again. I thought I was going to get a missed gate, that's why I was probably not concentrating. I thought I might have to go back, but it actually did catch me. Into the corkscrew. That's a little bit better. Not great, but a little bit. Oh no, I didn't drop far enough before I turned into it. Oh dear me. Atrocious. I'm gonna, oh for God's sake, I'm gonna blame the glare. It's the glare of death, I'm sure of it. That green. Oh, for goodness sake, now I'm going through the blue set. Oh my lord, what's going on? Right, well I messed this completely up now, haven't I? I think 4 minutes 7 is the most I'm going to be able to do. We're going into the double back now. Round the slalom, taking it a little bit slower as I go through the verti. And see if I can make up a little bit of time by just keeping tight to the gate. Apart from that one. Into the tightrope. Can I keep this tight? That's more like it. That's more like it. That's how you do the tightrope. Just like that, but quicker. Oh, that's a terrible time. I don't know what else to say, except that was a terrible time. Absolutely terrible. Atrocious, as they say. Right, events. Should be able to join. And I am in. Here we go. I think it does flow. I'm very new to racing. I'll tell you what, if you're new to racing and the first one you do is 2 minutes 58, dude, you will soon be recognised, I can assure you. Right, let's jump into this lot. Hello.
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 Maisie, I think you meant that was a lap time, not a race time. I'm hoping anyway.
What, your... Oh, what, the 2:58?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my first lap. Right.
That's what I'm hoping anyway.
I don't know. I don't know.
Miles of the way.
I don't know. He has registered, I believe. I think I've got a notice. Yeah, I have got a notice, FPV. Who is registered?
I don't know where my controller is. Oh, there it is.
You don't know where your controller is?
I found it. It's okay.
How are we finding it, Ree?
Quite good.
Quite good.
Yeah, it's a little funky after the tunnels
Mm-hmm.
that pull back up, but pretty okay.
I'll take that.
Your confidence levels for being able to beat me today, Ree.
Am I ever doubting myself?
Well, I mean,
Handicap
you have like
section
twice.
is tight, boys, isn't it?
It depends on if your screen's turned on or not, Ree, on your confidence. You know, if your screen's turned on, then you can be 100% confident. But if your screen's turned off and you're doing blindfolded, whilst doing like a degree in something, then you know,
99%.
yeah, Galaxy might have a chance.
Probably not though.
I'll tell you what, tonight's race is going to be down to mistakes, I reckon.
Yeah.
Right, let's
Making plenty of those.
Yeah,
download
it's
the track and try it.
it's easy to make mistakes. Very easy. Oh, I can actually now just quickly look over my notes to make sure that I know what the obstacles are called. Of course, I do know what the in the box and over the box. That's the very first one. It gets a bit confusing because you do have to go through that to start the race, but if you don't get a notice that you've been through it. So just to everyone that's flying tonight, please make sure you do go through that gate. Otherwise, you'll have to do an extra lap.
They just bounce about all over the place.
Yeah. Well, if you bounce into it
You have to
like
stick in the box.
with some decent speed, it actually helps you catapult you out. But yeah, we do have the V by tube. I've called it. I think the by needs to go. I think it's just the V tube or V tubes, as there's two of them.
As long as it's not VTubers.
No, V tubes. I'm sure I can think of. I think I wanted to call it the pyramid, but I don't know why I didn't. Cow horn. Well, it's not horn. It's cow horns because
They're trying.
there's two of them.
Scripted.
The triangle. Yeah, it's tubular triangle. I mean, it depends. If you think in the box and over the box is quite a long word for a gate, then I
I
suppose
don't think a phone charger is supposed to spark like that.
double backed. We know about the tightrope. I'm not quite sure why I called that the tightrope, but I did. We need to find
You
different names.
named it.
I don't know. I think it's because you go from one side to the other side, and I've just thought, well, you could put a rope across there and then try and walk across it. I don't know where that came from, but you know.
Right, let's go practice then.
Water slide. I like the water slide. If you get that right, it's really satisfying. Mind you, so is the V tubes. That's satisfying if you don't hit the roof, or you don't just fly all the way over it.
You just do
This is gonna throw me off.
That's it, Galaxy. You put Ree in a false sense of security. All right, let's try this track. Within 5 seconds, that's going to put me off. Good strategy. So we are just
That's the wrong game.
waiting. We go. Our first race is at 5 minutes past 8 in our time, but it's basically going to be in 7 minutes is our first race. Just I know that there's people waiting, so I'm just letting you know that you're not waiting in vain. 7 minutes, we're off. I think everyone's still doing practice laps. They're all concentrating because it's a heck of a track.
I just returned from the field, flying 5-inch, and I was like feeling so weird, like so slowly flying.
Ooh. I've actually got some news about it. Well, not for this week. I'm hoping next week. We might be doing a 5-inch race.
I'm missing next race because I'm going to be in Estonia.
You're going to where?
For a
Estonia?
race. Yeah, for another race.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be in a Latvian race in Saturday,
All right.
and then an Estonian one the following day. So, and I have to drive like 4 hours there and 4 hours back.
Blimey. Hope you win then.
Yeah, I mean, could win. I don't know. There's a lot of good 5-inch pilots in Latvia. Not so many WoW pilots, but.
If they stream it, then stick the link up.
Yeah, probably not. I think it's like in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
Are we still practicing?
For 5 minutes.
5 more minutes?
5 more minutes if you
Alright.
want to give it a quick
I've
whiz.
gotta Get like one practice run in. Let's go.
You need to try and beat your ghost. That's the
I
plan.
have no ghost.
Beat your ghost. You haven't got a ghost yet.
I don't race the ghost.
You have that turned off.
Yeah, it can be off putting sometimes.
I used to end up turning it off when I kept on doing the trying to beat my own records.
That's the only reason I have it on. That's kind of like my aim is always to try and get in front of my ghost. But if you make a mistake and you try and catch him up and you go too fast than what you're, which I do, capable of doing, then I do agree it can put you off.
Yeah, for real life races, I have like a problem. I always ask nobody to spot me because usually people like getting spotted to let them know if they're like first or last and whether they need to push. But whenever somebody tells me like, okay, you're far away, like increase the pace, I immediately crash in a wall.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, exactly.
there's not a thing I can do. So I just usually if anybody asks me if I want to, so I was like, God no, please.
Don't do it.
Oh, I've got the flow of that now. It's just a box. Right, okay.
I spotted for a couple of pros before, and I just sat there in awe of the whole thing, forgetting what I was there for.
If you have one pilot in 5-inch that is so far ahead of everybody that even in the finals he laps somebody sometimes.
There's
He's like
a
one
split
of
blue banister, Brett Hollis, Collision FPV.
Yeah, I have to spot him not because he needs to know if he's first. I need to spot him because when he's lapping somebody, so they don't crash.
Yeah. And Lee Bannister was the other one. Out of UK.
Yeah. I don't think I saw them at Bird. I don't know any other pilots.
I've been a bit more confident with this one already.
Well, I really wish I could go faster. I just can't control this thing.
Maybe you should fly on the light side and fly angle mode like a normal person.
Like no. Yeah, you don't want to be an odd person.
Join the normal people instead of the bots.
Normal people.
The normal people. Hilarious.
You think getting handouts is being normal? Oh, I can't keep myself level.
Actually, I can't. In fact, I actually thought that the what did we call it last week? The echo chamber. I thought that would catch people out because it's difficult to well, for some people in acro mode to keep their drone level. But you all did it really well. There is no echo chamber this week. Obviously, you'd be glad to know.
I like.
I thought you said last week that there is going to be one.
We were going to do a cone, but I wanted to put the tightrope in. Cones and echo chambers, they're good when I don't want to like have too many complicated obstacles. But this one, I wanted to do a few obstacles one after another. I don't consider the cone or the echo chamber as an obstacle because you can just go through it in a straight line.
What is the cone?
It's like the echo chamber, but it doesn't go big again. It just goes smaller. And it's like trying to thread a needle.
The cone of doom.
Damn, bro.
Everything is of doom. It's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, you got 1 minute.
Hold
It's
on,
the
I'm on
1 minute call.
Go around the
Yeah.
tightrope of doom.
I'm on lap 2.
Ooh,
Update. I'm still on lap 2.
107.
Oh.
What did I get?
Is that for a lap?
Yeah, 107.
107. That's a brilliant time. Really good time.
330. Call it 334.
Very good time.
Lap 3.
I'm going to jump out now.
Lap 3. We've got a new pilot tonight as well called Casper Skulls. So welcome to Casper. I'm not sure if Notice is going to join us. I know he's done some laps, but I don't know if he's going to join us in the event. Thank you for following as well, Casper Skulls. Welcome, sir.
There we go. Maybe you should do what Ree used to do on some of... Not Ree. Rab used to do on some of his tracks and put, like, text made out of cones saying when the event will start.
Yeah. I don't have that
So, like,
much
as soon as
time.
people join, it says.
Oh, right. Yeah. Starts at 8:05.
Yeah. So, like, when you join the track, there's that a time. Because people set times and then don't join the races. If you join the track and on that back wall it says, like, starts whenever,
Yeah.
maybe people will join.
True. Worth doing. Hello, Loopy. McLoopy is watching us on the stream. Hello. We're trying something different today as well. We've got a new button that I can press, and it will do a replay of the previous 10 seconds. But it does it in slow motion. So when we...
Overlap for Re and Galaxy then?
Yes, it'll be interesting. It's instant though, so as soon as I do it, we might miss whatever's happening before then. So it will only be used every now and then on really close things. Okay, we've got Archie as well. Notice you're more than welcome to join us, buddy, if you want to. Don't ever think that you're going to be the slowest, because you never know. You never know. We're just going to wait for Greenhorn to come in. And then we're going to go with the first set of races, which is just positions. So there's no points into it. It's just positions where you are on the actual on the grid. We only try and do 4 drones at a time, so that there's not too much in your way as you take off, and we want to make it as realistic as possible. How does this all work? So I can see that you're green there, Casper. So you just hold tight, and then I will bring you in into the actual event. How it starts is you get 2 qualifying, but everyone qualifies. It's just standing order to see where you are. So we try and keep the fastest together. And that's what the next 2 laps are going to be for. And then we go into the main races, which is 8 main races. So really simple. Just wanting to check if Notice wants to join us. He needs to go into the events tab and join. Laps though, it's 3 laps, exactly the same. Everything's 3 laps. Well, when I say everything, we do everything is 3 laps. We time it that way, and the way that we create the tracks is to try and keep it into, again, real life.
I think Casper's missed the fly through.
Notice, I don't think I'll join this week. Thank you though. No worries, buddy. No worries. Right, okay, so we're going to just jump straight in then. So the first thing that we're going to do is create the heats. You might be surprised, Notice, if you keep looking at just what sort of times people actually do in race conditions, because it's not always the same. Right, that's everyone done. I'm just gonna quickly check something. Just takes a second. Oh, not on that one. I'm not, because that's the wrong one. There we go. Just gonna refresh just to see if it tells me. No, it doesn't tell me. Right. Okay. So this is the first race. So basically, you just come along and have your best stab at it. So there we go. We've got Greenhorn, Galaxy, Archie, Ree, Kev, Casper Skulls, and Mouse. So we're going to start this one off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Yeah, good song to listen to. Good luck all.
And off they go. In the box, out the box, over the box. It's like a fireworks show as they come out the box. Watching Greenhorn at the moment. Nice and tight round there. We'll bring up the splits as well. Let's find out what everyone is doing. 3 laps round. Into the second. We're watching Greenhorn as he comes through. Into the ladder. Galaxy was green. Let's just jump into Galaxy. Oh, camera 3 is not a very good camera, is it? Don't think we'll use camera 3. All you see is the black of the tunnel. Here they come. Galaxy doing super well to do the first time. 52 seconds, 53 for Ree. Which is nice and close. Casper Skulls 12. So Casper, that means that you have missed a lot of gates. Mouse on 122.
First lap because it means he's not trying.
Okay, well, we're going to jump into him just to see which one is. Got to find that colour. There we go. There's Casper Skulls. Did you take? I can't see or figure out. Did you not practice the track? Did you not go into fly solo? No. Okay. So basically what happens is the track opens up half an hour before you race. So 30 minutes ago, the track opened where everyone goes in and flies it and learns it. But in race conditions, you don't get any of the route planner or anything like that you do in, what's it called? Free fly. So if you look on the sim, on the top right hand side, you've got either career mode, multiplayer, or fly solo. That's it, fly solo. If you click on fly solo, it is on the website exactly how we do it with the times. So I'm not sure why that's been missed. I will double check, but I am pretty sure it's there. What time we start? The only difficulty is that it's done in GMT time, so it says 7:30, which for you it might be 2:30 or 3:30 in your time, depending on where you are. But I will double check the website because I'm pretty sure it's there. Well done to Ree as well. Galaxy just comes in. Mouse has done speeded up a little bit as well. Jumped into third. Finishes on 3 minutes 31. Archie comes in on 3:39. That's brilliant. Archie FPV2 did really well last week as well in qualifying. Oh, that must mean that Mouse and Archie might have had some missed gates because Kev jumped in on 3:28 and he finished afterwards. Let's just jump in. Greenhorn now going through the tightrope. Round 3:57. So there's still a few folks that might be doing some missed gates, but you've got another chance. So it's not completely over yet. I'm just checking to see if well, it's 12 minutes, so that won't count anyway. Right, we'll try that again.
Pilots, race is now over.
Oh, everything's a bit loud. Okay, so that's the first set. Let's again without the conditions of fly solo, where you can switch on the route indicator, which helps you navigate the actual track. It can be a little bit confusing when it's the first time without it as you fly through it.
I think I messed up some gates on the last one. What percentage of your skill do you put into practices?
Skill?
What percentage of your full speed do you put into warm-ups here?
In these races, I don't know.
Yeah, in these races.
I don't really put any too much thoughts in any of the races.
Pilots.
He's too busy doing his degree,
Oh yeah, of course.
watching YouTube videos and stuff, and tutorials and whatnot.
Probably learning how to fix his car.
Let's jump in with Ree as he goes through. Messi going through the corkscrew. Galaxy just in front again now. But not for long. Reed's on his case as they go down the water slide.
That's fun. I like the water slide.
Oh, a few issues going through the tunnel as well. Bring up the splits. Through the tightrope. First lap. Galaxy, 50 seconds.
Ass, boy.
That's quicker than last time.
Oh.
Oh, I missed it.
Here comes Greenhorn to do his lap.
That we have another water slide in the future.
Yeah, I like the water slide.
It's fun.
If you get the line right, it's really nice. If you get good lines on it. We've got Greenhorn now chasing down Mouse. As they go through the corkscrew. Up through the rings. Down the water slide. I wouldn't know actually how difficult the tunnels are to go downhill when you're in acro mode. It's quite easy, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just push down.
Yeah, they actually do it easier than we do.
Yeah, but if you're pushing down, are you not putting more power to it at the same time?
I am, yeah.
So you're coming out really fast.
That's why I have to like
You don't want to pitch
set up for
forward too
the-
much, though, because you'll roll over.
Oh, Shania Twain.
Shania Twain. 230, 238.
Another PB.
Interesting. In with Archie. Very nice with Archie going through the tunnels. Nice and clean into the double back. Straight around the candy canes into the vertical lace. Down into the horizontal lace. Back into the tightrope.
Lazy, can I give a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
The same angle of tunnels, but just make it so you enter it like a split S.
What, the
I
tunnel?
think that, yeah, just from the top going down, but like doing a split as before.
Okay.
I had the exact same thing.
We're actually watching you doing it. It's quite therapeutic.
I'm just confused on that yellow section again, man.
Okay, so if you go through it again, it's basically step up, step down. So yeah, we're watching on the stream. So go back to the yellow bit. So that first one, that one, is that the bit that you're confused with? That's the lace. That's it. And then you step up from the bottom. So bottom one, then up, round. That's it. Then you go around the top of the other one. That's it. And then step down, and then straight round to the middle. There you go.
All right.
I got
That
a
was
bit
what was
confused
confusing
with
me.
that one as well.
No, that's right, mate. No worries. No worries.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's right, Casper. No worries, buddy. No worries. There are some videos that will somewhere. I didn't do them. Jesse did, but there are some videos that will help you with that. But we're on Discord, so if you do need any help, just pop onto Discord, and we can help you out, mate. No worries whatsoever. But every Sunday, 30 minutes before, so basically 50 minutes ago, the track is released for you to practice on, and then we race 35 minutes later.
Pilots, race is now over.
Right, so from this, we're going to be able to get some sort of idea with speed and placement. And I'm going to let the system decide how to split you rather than me doing it. Because I'm not quite sure how it's going to do it.
Archie had a banger time.
Yeah, Archie did really well last week as well in thingy. But again, you know, we can move people about throughout the heats, so it's not always make it fair. So someone's got someone to race. But I've left the computer to decide how people are put. Oh, okay. Well, you're all put in the same race. It didn't split you. So that sorts that out. It's 6. So it'll be interesting. I'm not sure how my stats are going to work this out, but let's give it a go anyway. So we're with race 1. We're going to go with fastest to slowest. In the colours, so Red, he did the fastest in the warm-ups, then Galaxy, then Archie, then Kev, then Mouse and Greenhorn, but we know Greenhorn is quicker than that because it was just the fact that the yellow section was a bit confusing. I probably could have done the cones a little bit better with the yellow section, but I think it's got it now. So good luck to you guys. I'm going to mute myself so they can concentrate and we can actually go for it. So there's only going to be 8 races. Which is pretty good actually because it's really hot here in the UK today, so I am literally melting. But I just wanted to quickly double check something which I forgot to do. Okay, so now I've done that. That's fine. I just wanted to double check that. I'm just going to load this one as well. That's interesting as well. Just bear with me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's all I want. Just 2 seconds. I've done it. No, I should have done it. It didn't do it though. Nope. Not done it. Interesting. No errors either. Right, let's move forwards then, shall we? Good luck.
Pilots, 10.
It's going to be quite a good start with Galaxy and Ree. So we're going to start with Galaxy. Off they go, in the box, out the box, and over the box. Into the step loop. As you can see, Ree's just made a mistake, which has given Galaxy an opportunity to shift it some. I'm just looking for colours. Archie is in the blue. Archie's in the mix as well. Let's just change over as they go up the loop. We're still watching Galaxy, who's leading as it stands as he goes down the water slide, but he's closely followed by... Well, actually, I can't see anybody. And there goes Archie as well as he goes up the tunnel, back down the tunnel. We haven't got the splits up. Let's bring up the splits and see what they're doing. There's Galaxy going through the final sector. He's about to post a time any second now. There he is, 51.52 for Ree. Archie doing super well. And in the back there you can just see Kev, Greenhorn and Mouse. 105 for Archie. In comes FPV Kev. Takes 111. Mouse 113. In comes Greenhorn. 121, yeah, I think he hit it. I've done that so many times, just ridiculous. So that's our splits at the moment. Just for the guys that are on the stream, Casper and Notice, if you fly in real life and you use something like Betaflight, when you change the rates in the sim, which you can do if you press H, there's a on the menu you can go in there and change the rates. You don't want to worry too much about what numbers you put in. You want to just do the curve So whatever numbers you need to put in to make the curve as close as it is in on your actual drone, that's what will basically make it feel exactly the same. Yeah, so the way that the sim works with its physics, what you want to do is try and copy the curve so the curve looks as close as possible, rather than making the numbers the same. So when you put it in your rates, you want to concentrate more on changing the numbers to look like the curve rather than just trusting the figures, because the figures won't work like that. Archie is also back in the mix with everybody else now as they come down. Looking super tight as they go up the tunnel. Oh, a few people hit the top of the tunnel then. There they are now, just going round through. It's a race between Archie and Mouse at the moment. Who is going to take third place? Archie comes round the tightrope super close. So is Mouse as they come round. Mouse has to floor it, but Archie does it. Oh, look how close that was. Only a second on it, and Mouse did not start that great. Then Kev comes in on 344. I'm getting the feeling that he's got a miss gate on that one. You get a 15 seconds miss gate. Yeah, you do. Greenhorn comes in and he jumps into 5th place because he did not get the miss gate, and Kev must have got one on one of them. Not sure which one it is, but I'm sure he will know. So that is race number 1. The battle lines are... Let's load this bad boy. I've just realised that I'm not looking where I want to be looking. Oh, I've got an error. Let's try that again. Okay, so we've got a problem with the statistics. I got an error, but I don't know what the error is. So I'm just going to try something, and then we're going to come back. Let's just clear the session. Best of 5-2. Round 2. Race 1. Start. I have no idea what that error is, and I can't see it. So, stats at the minute. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm a bit of a plank. There we go. Right, there we go. Race 2, points so far. Everyone's yellow because they've all got the fastest time. There we go. Let's invite everybody in. Pretty good going, actually. And we'll see how the points progress throughout each race. My lap's about 140. 140 is good, Casper. I think mine started off about 158, and I managed to get it down to 121. So 140, you know, practice, you'll get there. Have to need to work on them. No worries. Okay, this is race number 2. Same people, same line. Let's jump in. And I think we're going to jump in with Galaxy as he takes off. Let's open up the splits as well. Here we go. You can see Galaxy has a really high angle on his camera, which gives him a speed. Apart from Galaxy and Mouse, everybody else is in acro. But Galaxy and Mouse are in stable mode. I don't know how he does it, to be quite honest, because that's just loopy speed. But I do believe I'm looking for the red drone in front, because that's going to be round the waterfall, straight up, doesn't hit the side. That's beautifully done. There's he's caught up with already as they go down the double back into the slalom. Super tidy round. Oh, he's made a mistake going through the bottom lace. Commentators cursed. He's having a nightmare going through there, but he's put himself back on that as he goes into the tightrope. straight round, 51 seconds, 55. He's only 4 seconds behind Galaxy, and he did make quite a few mistakes. We're with Archie now, as he's going to come round and make his first lap. And he comes in on 105. Kev comes round as well. Mouse does it on 107, so Kev is in catch-up. Let's just find out. There is Mouse. She's already through it. I'm looking. Greenhorn comes in on 6th. That's who we're watching right now. And he does it in 114. So we're just going to find out where everybody is now. There is Ree. He's got some space. I don't see a green drone from Galaxy. Oh, there's Galaxy. Look, he's just started in Sector 4. Ree's on his last lap. There is Galaxy now, just coming through the tightrope. Round the corner. We just saw Archie just in the corner. There he is, but he's being chased down. No, he isn't. Mouse is ahead. Mouse is going through the tightrope. She comes back down the tightrope. Straight round. And she takes it. 2:08 for her second lap. So where does that leave Kev and Archie? Archie just comes in as well. There is Kev being chased down by Greenhorn as they go through the tightrope. Oh, it's going to be close on this one. Kev just comes in. 122. There's just a second, 1.2 seconds in it between the two of them. Kev is not going to want a Greenhorn overtake him. He's going to try and keep the pace. 2:30 for Ree. Not his fastest lap. His fastest lap is 2 minutes 26. Let's just jump in where Galaxy is. Here comes Galaxy. Can he beat his fastest? Nope. 2:31's his fastest. He's not going to beat that on this one. Round he comes. 2:51. That's quite high. Okay, here we go. We've got Mouse coming in. Mouse's fastest time is 3:25. Can Mouse beat 3:25? I'm not sure she's going to be able to do it. Let's find out. 3:08. She smashes it to make it a PB. In comes Archie. Archie's is 3 minutes 24. Was his fastest so far. Again, it's only the second race, but he comes in on 3:20, which also gives him a PB as well. Kev comes in on 3:27. That's a PB for Kev. And we've got Greenhorn, 3:41. Can he beat that? He can. So that is quite a few PBs on race number 2. Everybody is in on it.
Pilots. Race is now over.
So this is what we like to see. This is the aim of all our MDR drone racers, is just try and do better than your last race. That's it. And when it's down to lap time, try and do better on your lap. All right, let's bring in the points on this one. Race number 2, here we go. PB for Mouse, Archie, Kev and Greenhorn. Like we said, that is brilliant. And there we can see where the points currently are between them. And Archie is in 3rd place at the moment. Mouse slowly catching up with 58. I messed that up. I have to change that. Basically, I'm changing the layout. I know I haven't done it yet, but I'm in the middle of changing all the layouts, so no one ever sees those points because it can be super confusing. Casper runs acro as well with a 45-degree angle. Very good. I literally can't do acro to save my life. I can hardly do stable, so you know. Right, we go to race 3. Let's kick it off. Good luck to the pilots. I think we're going to jump in with Kev. Let's see how Kev goes. Here we go. We're in Kev's cockpit. Wrong button. As we speak. Off we go. You can see right there Galaxy and Ree in the red taking off straight away. But he's chasing down Greenhorn straight away. He's in the cyan drone. He's just going through the very, very tight candy canes to get into the lace step. Straight up. He is now currently last place. But there's Greenhorn. There's Archie. FPV as they go through the second. You just saw the yellow drone, which is Mouse. But he's going up the circle as we speak. A little bit wide. He needs to be a little bit tighter to make up some time. Down the water slide. He's chasing down Greenhorn. Just saw Greenhorn. Let's see how he does this. This has to be smooth. Oh, he did hit it. He did hit it, but he's going to go through the cow horns into the double back. You still just see Greenhorn there, just in front. Now he's going up the lace. Now followed by FPV Kev as they come round into the horizontal lace to get into the tightrope. And we've got Mouse on 301, which is super quick. Greenhorn 107, Archie 120. I think Archie's got a missed gate. FPV Kev comes in on 110 as well, so he jumps in front. So Archie was doing really well, but he's got a missed gate. Let's just jump in with Archie. As he goes in through, there's Mouse. Archie is kind of chased down Mouse at the moment, but he's already got a missed gate, so that's 15-second penalty already. He just going to follow him for a minute as he goes down the water slide. Just want to make sure that he is actually hitting all the gates. Straight up. Oh, he hit the top as well, which slows you down. But again, that's not always a bad thing if you get slowed down, because you can always mess up the cow horns if you go through it too quick. In through the lace. I always find Archie's camera angle quite difficult to read, because you're looking at the ground a lot. But we've still got Mouse in third. Greenhorn jumps in. There's Archie again, but if no one is 15 seconds behind, they're all going to jump in front of Archie. There's Greenhorn. He's jumped in front as well on 2:15. I'm just looking at where FPV Kev is. Let's just jump in with Kev. Kev has obviously had a bit of a nightmare on one of those sections. I'm not sure which sector it is. 2 minutes 29. Still not his fastest. No PB for him. We're just going to carry on watching FPV Kev as he comes in on 2:41. In comes Galaxy now. Galaxy needs to do 2:31 to get a PB, and he's on 2:50, so no PB for him either. We're going to just jump in. Let's see where Mouse is. I'm trying to find out where Archie is as well. There is Mouse. Archie not that far behind. Can Mouse do it in quicker than 3:08? 3:06, a PB again for Mouse. Archie, it may be a PB for Archie. 3:27. It isn't, but it would have been if not for that 15-second penalty. That is going to dearly cost him. In comes Greenhorn as he goes through the tightrope. Round to the other side of the tightrope. Round the middle, straight round. Greenhorn comes in on 3 minutes 32. That is a PB for Greenhorn as well. In comes FPV Kev. Now for FPV Kev, he needs to do better than 3:27, which he's not going to do. So it won't be a PB for him either, but in he comes. I think he had a nightmare section. 3 minutes 54 on that one. Very nice.
Pilots, race is now over.
Jump over to see the stats after race 3. Oh, am I going to get an error? Nope, not going to get an error. There we go. PB for Greenhorn, well done. And for Mouse, 3 minutes 6, which is super good. And then we can see there again the points. Mouse has now jumped in front of Citrus and moving up nicely. So is it was quite high anyway. And moving up. Okay, we're going to go halfway through the races now. Again, there's only going to be 8 races because the system decided to put everyone in the same. We don't usually do this, but we have because the computer decided. Okay, here we go then. Race number 4.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Let's see how they go through. And off they go. Well, we're not actually following anybody, so we're going to jump in with FPV Kev just to see how his start is. His start is good. But in comes Mouse. Straight away overtaking Greenhorn. As they go down the skipped lace. There is Greenhorn. chasing down Mouse. Mouse nice and tight round that ladder. She goes down the water slide. Beautiful down the water slide. I want to watch Greenhorn going down there as well, because he's also doing quite a good job going down there. Nice and smooth. Being chased by Archie though. Archie is just behind him. Oh, Greenhorn had a bit of a hit going through the cow horns into the double back. And Archie has definitely taken stock of that. 49 seconds for FPV Kev on that lap. 55 for Galaxy on that one. Doing super well. In comes Greenhorn. Mouse on 1 minute exactly. Super quick, but Greenhorn's going for it now. He just comes in 108 for Archie. Greenhorn had a nightmare. Same with Kev going through the to match Kev. I mean, to go through the start finish on that one. There is Greenhorn again, fighting it out with FPV Kev again as they go through the lace step into the skipped lace to make it into the first corkscrew. And there they are again, straight in there, but we've got Mouse, got a bit of a lead. I'm just looking to see where Archie is. I think Archie's just gone up the up the tube. We just saw Mouse there as well as she was going through the starting the yellow sector, which is sector 4. But she's being chased down by Archie. Archie is not very far away. This is a complicated track, and they're all doing brilliant considering their own race conditions as well. Kev's got the chance now to try and catch up a little bit because of Greenhorn's little mistake there going through the tightrope. But we're back in with Mouse, and you can just see just behind Mouse there with the blue drone is Archie trying to chase her down, but they're 4 seconds difference. So Mouse is going to have to make a huge mistake for Archie to be able to catch back up. Going back down through the water slide now for Mouse. She goes up the tower, down the tower. It's not even called a tower, it's called tubes. It's called tubes. I'm just going to jump in with Archie as he goes down into the cow horns. Straight into the double back. Doing really tidy out there. But Mouse is absolutely flying. 130 and 245. Sorry, 230 and 245 for both of those. We're going to see how Mouse finishes. 3 minutes 7. Oh, not a PB, but super close to it. Archie needs to come in now. 320. He's got a chance to do it because he did. 3:12. It's his new PB, but again, he didn't make a mistake like he did last time with that missed gate with the 15-second penalty. In comes Kev into sector 4 as he goes into the yellow section, as he goes down into the horizontal lace, into the tightrope, round the other side of the tightrope, round the middle, into the finish, and he drops in up 3:47.
Race is now over.
Race is now over. That was race. Let's see how we do here. Archie's going to get a PB and Greenhorn both get PBs as well. And nice and tidy there. Greenhorn now overtakes Citrus as well in the points for this series. But Archie FPV is there with his 8. Super cool. Alright, we're into race 5. Here we go.
Pilots, 10.
Let's sit in with Greenhorn. Yeah, we can just see on the front row, just in front, there's Reed with his bum in the air. Not Galaxy though. Galaxy's not that worried about it. He's just quite happy just to lay back. No bum in the air. But Greenhorn got a great start. Chasing down, by the looks of it, Archie and Galaxy, who are both together at the moment as they go into the corkscrew. Really nice from Greenhorn using that one. It goes a little bit wide, but I tell you what, he doesn't really lose that much time in it because he's gliding all the way through it, which is super smart and clean. Let's see how he goes up the tunnel, back down the tunnel. Beautiful into the cow horns. And into the double back, but he's still chasing down Archie FPV as he goes through. But you can just see Archie FPV still chasing down Mouse on that one. Through the lace. Let's bring up the splits. 54 for Galaxy, 55 for Ree. Archie comes in 1 minute, 101 for Mouse. It's going to be super close between those two by the looks of it. We're going to jump in with FPV Kev. He's just come in as well on 106. There we got Mouse. I think I just saw Galaxy just then. Pretty sure I just saw a green drone in front of me. But there she goes down the waterfall. Water slide. Keep messing it up. And Archie is, I don't know if he's chasing or he's in front. He's chasing Mouse at the moment. Mouse is not that far from Galaxy at all as they go into the lace. There's Galaxy in the green drone as they go through the tightrope. But she's still being chased down by that blue drone of Archie FPV as they come in to do their final lap. And FPV Galaxy, oh my lord, Mouse has already caught up with Galaxy already. As they go through the skipped lace. Straight into the corkscrew. I'm just looking, there's Archie. I just saw the corner of my screen as he was going through the skipped lace as well. There you go. You can see Archie now as he's just going through the first corkscrew. I think Mouse might have got a misgauge, so she's had to go back. It's worth going back. You don't want that 15-second penalty. And Mouse can be very, very quick when she puts her mind to it. And she speeds up super quickly as well. 2 minutes 36 for Ree on that one. And there you can just see the power that Mouse has. When she just puts her foot down, she definitely puts space between people very, very quickly. She might make a mistake, but she can get back up again pretty quick. And she's super close to the gate, which gives her a huge benefit. But I think she made a bit of a mistake and she do it through this one. It's going to be close. Super close between those two. There's FPV Kev. Is he going to get in front of Greenhorn? Where's Greenhorn? There's Greenhorn now just going through the blue section. Super close there between Archie though. We've got our thing there.
Now just going through the blue section. Super close there between Archie though. We've got our thing there.
There's Greenhorn as he comes round. And in on 3:44.
Pilots, race is now over.
That was race 5. PBs, we want more PBs. A PB for Archie, 3:09. And for FPV Care for 3 minutes 18. That's what we like to see. PBs, we like PBs. We want more PBs. Definitely want more PBs. Super close though there between and Archie. Alright, kick it off for race number 6. Good luck to all the pilots. Let's kick it off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're going to just watch through the cameras on this one because Galaxy had a bit of a nightmare, and I think it's the second time that he's had some issues with a sector or an obstacle. But he's had a brilliant start on this one as he goes through the loop step into the lace with a step. Galaxy, followed by Ree, followed by Mouse, followed by Archie, followed by Kev, followed by Greenhorn as they hit currently. We're still watching Galaxy as he kicks off and he goes down the waterfall. But now Ree's in the lead. Down the tunnels into the cow horn. Into the double back. Galaxy is trying to catch back up. There is Mouse just behind. But Ree's going to be leading it. He's going to be doing the first lap. Galaxy not that far behind though. Super smooth going round the tightrope. In they come, 50 to 51. Round comes Mouse on 58 seconds. Archie on a minute. There is Archie, as we see at the moment. FPV Kev and Greenhorn both coming round. In comes Kev, in comes Greenhorn. There's going to be not very little in it. 114, where's Greenhorn? Ah, there's one. Greenhorn on 117. There is Mouse and Archie as they both go down the water slide, sorry, keep messing that up, into the tunnels. Super quick for Mouse. Could you see that she hit the top because the camera suddenly stopped moving? She just clipped it. In for the double back. Now Mouse is in catch up. Through the lace. Down through the lace. Archie now in the tightrope. Still got another lap to go though. Mouse can try and bring it back. Let's just find out where the fight is with these guys. There's Greenhorn. There's FPV Kev. Greenhorn's about to get lapped by Ree by the looks of it. Ree's got to try and do a 2 minutes 26 to do a PB. There's Greenhorn. In comes Ree. Is he going to make it less than 2:26? 2:22. That is a PB for Ree. And that is the fastest time, which is super cool. In comes Greenhorn now as well. 10 seconds though behind behind Kev. I need to jump in. Let's see, find out where Archie is. I can't. Oh, there's Archie. Archie's just going through. And they're in the tightrope. Mouse needs to keep it nice and tidy and clean, and they're coming in. Oh, Mouse has got to miss gate. Otherwise, that would have been amazing. But a miss gate for Mouse has cost her 15 seconds. It's an unfair world in the drone racing world. 15 seconds is a heck of a penalty to have, but it is an important part of it. FPV Kev comes in though on 3:31, so even though Mouse got the 15-second penalty, she was still quite a big distance ahead. In comes Greenhorn on 3:46. So close for Mouse there, but I do believe it is going to be a PB for Ree and Archie.
Pilots, race is now over.
Let's have a look at the scores. That was race 5. Here's race 6. It is a PB, as we can see, for Ree and Archie on there. Bringing it straight up. But still not that many points ahead for Archie at the moment. Race 7. I wasn't quick enough on there. Should have been quicker. My bad. Okay, this is the penultimate race. Now is the time to dig in and try and get as many points as you can. Everyone will be pleased to know, actually, all the pilots, that next week's track will be easier than this one. The Echo will be back. Here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Bring up the splits. And Yellow gets a good start, so does Ree, so does Galaxy, but Galaxy is heading off. They are all super clean as they go through there. Currently in second place. Oh, she's got to overtake through there though, as they're going in through the stepped lace. Now round the corkscrew. Into the second corkscrew. Up the ladders. Now everyone's starting to space out a little bit now, as they go through the water slide and into the tunnels. There is Mouse through the Greenhorn as well. I'm just looking for where Archie is at the moment. He is some distance behind. He's being chased down by Greenhorn actually. 50 seconds for Ree. Galaxy on 54. Mouse is just coming down the tightrope. Archie's just started the tightrope. In comes Mouse on 1:02. Not her fastest lap, but she is... Oh my lord. 2 missed gates from Archie. Greenhorn comes in on 1:10. That's 8 seconds behind Mouse. But Archie has missed 2 gates, which is going to be super costly for him. That is 30 seconds added to his race time. In with the FPV Kev, chasing down Greenhorn. Greenhorn's only a few seconds in front of him. It just takes one mistake from Greenhorn and Kev will be right back in it. If he can just try and keep tight to these corkscrews, he will make up time as well. As he goes up the ring. Up the ring ladder. I don't know what to call it. I did call it something, but I can't remember. There he goes though. Down the water slide. Into the tunnels. Down he goes. Oh, he missed he missed a little bit of the cow horn. There he is now there. We're just watching him as he goes into the lace. There he goes up the lace. Straight round. Into the lace. There is Greenhorn though. They're both in it together as they go round. It's going to be close. Who's going to get the quickest as they go through? It's going to be Kev. There goes Kev. There goes Greenhorn. Actually, there is just over, a second and a half? Nearly 2 seconds going through. We have Mouse there, just going down through the tunnels now into the cow horns, into the double back. Double back into the slalom. Into the lace. Archie just behind, but he's got that 30-second penalty that he just cannot make up. No matter how quick he goes. In comes Mouse now. Round. Finishes in 3rd place on 3:12. In comes Archie. He is going to get 4th place, but I think he's going to get moved down. But we don't know because it all depends on where Greenhorn and FPV Kev come in. Let's jump in with Greenhorn as he's chasing down Kev. Oh, he's missed it. He has to go back up. I'm trying to find where Kev is. Kev is behind, so Greenhorn's going to get the extra point. It's going to be close though. There is FPV Kev, super wide going through the tightrope. Greenhorn does manage to do it though, and so does Kev, which brings Archie all the way down, which means extra points for Mouse getting into 3rd place, but then Archie going all the way down there means she's going to get an extra couple of points because of that.
Pilots, race is
Which
now
seems
over.
really unfair, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. Race 7, let's bring it in. There we go. No one gets a PB. And there is the point. You can see Mouse is caught up. Get ready for the last race. Mouse is caught up a couple of points there. 96 to Archie's on 102. So this is where it all counts. West FPV, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the raid. This is the final race for us. Because I'm melting. That and the computer system decided to put everyone in the same race, which they don't usually do. But that was some pretty good racing there. Very, very close. This is a final race. Again, you've got to try and dial it in on this one. You need the points. Points, points, points. Let's start it.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
FPV Kev, there we go. We only normally do 4 drones, not this many. But off they go. Oh, Archie might have a 2-second penalty for starting before the beeps. But in comes Kev. A little bit wide going through there, but still tidy. through the step. Now he's coming down the ladder. The lace, not the ladder. It's not a ladder. We've got Greenhorn actually chasing down Mouse at the moment. But FPV Kev is still trying to chase down Greenhorn as he goes up the rings. There's Greenhorn now going up the tower, back down into the cow horns. Bring up the splits. We're going to have Ree and Galaxy coming through any second. 47 seconds for Ree for that lap. And we're going to have Galaxy on 54. There's some space there. Greenhorn just hits dead. 102 for Mouse as she comes through. But there comes Archie being chased down. Archie comes in on 110. In comes Greenhorn. Not that far behind on 112. FPV Kev. Oh, he got caught a little bit going through the tightrope. But he comes in on 120. There we are back with Archie, FPV2, as he goes into the final corkscrew of this lap. Straight through into the ring ladder. Being chased still by Greenhorn. There is Greenhorn. Let's just jump in with Greenhorn as he comes through down the water slide. Beautifully done. Nice line. Straight in. A little bit jerky going there. You're going to lose a bit of time doing that. Oh, and he hits the bottom of the gate. Easily done because you do really come down quickly down that tunnel. Straight round. There he is. I'm just waiting to see who's going to start their second lap. Mouse comes in. 209. Where is Archie? Archie does it on 214. Around about 5 seconds difference. But oh, by the looks of it, Mouse has made a mistake because Archie is back in it. But Mouse is having none of it. She's put her foot down again. There is Archie trying to keep up. Archie's got a funny camera angle, so we can't always see where people are in front. Oh, I just heard Mouse there have a bit of a problem in real life. But she's back in it again. You look at the speed she goes around those... oh, no, she's not. She is back. She really needs this. She's really got to put her foot down to get those points. But it could be that Archie FPV is just so far in front. And he is. He's coming in to finish on 3:16. Mouse finishes on 3:17. Only a second in it. I'm just trying to find where FPV Kev is. FPV Kev now going through the end of the sector 3 into sector 4, which is the yellow section. But there we go. Greenhorn coming in to finish on 3:38. And Kev had a bit of a knot going through there. He comes round and he comes in on 3:55.
Pilots, race is now over.
There we go. So no one got a PB on that one, but that's where we are with the points. 103, only 8 points away. Mouse is from Archie FPV on that one. Citrus down at the bottom now because he had to miss a race. He had a bit of a technical. But there we go with the points. Right, okay, what we need to do now is a bit of housekeeping again. Select event, that one, event type, There we go, and then admin home, race. Right, this bit takes a few seconds.
Quite
Huh? Where did you find that?
It was on my flashback on Snap.
Oh, right. Awesome.
17th of May 2020.
Blimey. 4 years ago. It was our little hotel.
Oh, amazing. Thanks. Ow, just kicked your leg.
Well done, everybody. How did we find that?
Hey,
Yeah,
the track
but I
mark
kinda like
on
the-
bumps off everything.
I like the
Unit
order.
in and out boxes.
Yeah, that box isn't probably the best place to put the in out over the box for the start. I thought it'd be quite good though for everyone to finish and just go floor it into the back, but no, you probably do have a point on that one. We're just going to move over to this screen here.
I lost my way a couple of times.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've seen me do that so many times. It's I do it a lot. Let's have a look at the old graph. Now that's all come in. The stats are in. Let's have a look. That is where we are. Very consistent, as you can see, with both Galaxy and Re, as usual. Purple.
How was I consistent?
How is that consistent?
Well, I mean, it was not that wobbly compared to
Oh.
Kev or Greenhorn. If I was there, it would be my heartbeat. But yeah, that's pretty clean between race 1, 2, 3. Few little. Race 6 wasn't great, but then you went back to it again. So yeah, it was pretty consistent. Purple mouse, pretty consistent as well, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Race graph, I don't want to see that. What did we want to see? Because I can't remember. Best in the event. So this basically looks at your best race and then plots you against the person next to you. So there we go. We've got Re versus Galaxy. You can just see there which gate 33. So that's probably just going through his third. No, that's lap number 2 is where it starts to spread off a little bit. And then Galaxy versus Archie. Quite a lot of space time in between those two. So we're looking at time going this way and gates going that way. There's Archie and FPV Kev. Really what we wanted to see was Archie and Mouse because they would be super close together. But there is Mouse and Kev. It doesn't actually go that far apart between the two of them. But obviously they all start off quite close together, but you can just see where it starts to go a little bit wrong for people. Mouse and Greenhorn. Mouse again in the blue, Greenhorn in the red as they go through. I have to check how this works out the order because that's not the order that I would really like to see it in, to be fair. What else have we got here? Oh, it doesn't work, does it? I've got to go back there. Fastest lap. This is the fastest lap. I haven't worked on that at all this week. I've been so busy. Forget all that. That's all the crap that comes in from behind. There we go with the fastest laps. Mouse doing pretty good. 60 seconds was her fastest. Actually, no, it wasn't. Oh no, this is out of her fastest race. So with her fastest race, her fastest lap was 60 seconds, but that's not her fastest lap because I think she did a 59, as I remember rightly. But out of the fastest race, that is your fastest lap that everyone did. Bit of an eye opener.
I think my fastest lap was about 1:04. Fastest race was 3:18.
Yeah, I think we should be able to see that. Hey, I've not looked at this, so I don't know what this is going to show me. Race number 2. FPV Kev. Let's load in the stats. Race consistency. Well, we've already seen that with the loop from the one before. Optimal times. That's each race and each lap. So the red one again is the optimal, and the blue is what you actually did. So you can just see where you are. I mean, ideally, through each round, you'd want these lines to get closer and closer and closer. But the reality, I mean, it does here. Look, you can see now that the lines are getting closer, more in line with each other. The quicker the race, not the quicker the race, but the further in the actual event you go. but they're quite tidy lines. So the red's the best that you've done, and the blue was what you've actually done, which is pretty nice to see. We're seeing consistency, errors. This is basically saying, so I knew it would be high. I think it'll be high for everybody. 109 seconds over the whole race where you've made mistakes. The way that it's worked this out, as you can see, it's done the average and the actual. So every time it goes through gate 37, the average time between gate 36 and gate 37 is 1 second. But when you do it over that, it's basically classed as an error. So 1.9 second cost. So you might have done that over the whole race, 20 times. But a few times he's made mistakes. Gate 27. So ideally what you're looking for here is through each round, so that's each race, if the same numbers come up, 34, 36, and they don't, so there's not really something that's consistently tricky. We need to highlight these. I'm going to get it so it highlights identical, because what if you see like the same gate coming up each time in each round, then that's something that you can go and work on. That obstacle, whatever that obstacle is, you can work on it. So quite a few mistakes obviously going through there, but that's obvious. I know that not people don't always pay attention to this one, but this is just each lap. And the idea is that you want each line to be the same, because that's consistent laps then, not just consistent races. So it is quite good to look at this, but I don't think it's as helpful as the gate errors one. Rivals. This is overall rivals for each race. I'm just interested to see. I think it's race 4. Just want to see Galaxy again. So it's not the best though. This is the actual race rather. Just so that I quickly explain, the best in the event means your fastest race that you've done. That's where it gets all the stats from for anything in this section. But rivals is you can pick which race, so you can just see how well people are doing. But again, the order is off. It should be really how they finish. Not the case in that one though. Super quick though. We're going to have a quick look at. Oh, that's the wrong one. Pilots. It's always a good one to look to see Ree's gate errors, because he doesn't make many, but gives you like some sort of foundation to base it on. But still, 57 seconds is probably the highest that you've ever had.
Yeah, I was not flying consistently in this one.
No, but it was. It is a tricky. Look at that. Look, round 6.
I really liked it though.
Race 3. I mean, you hardly made any mistakes at all on that round. That might have been your PB one actually. I don't know. But that's pretty good. We know what your consistency is. Optimal times. Again, we're looking to try and keep the blue and the red as close together as possible. Race 1 was your fastest to start with. As you can see, that's where a lot of your curve comes from. The first race, because you're super quick on that one, but then you beat it with a super race where you got a PB. Can't remember what race that was though. Might have been that one. Race 6. Very, very close to that line all the way through. But really you should be under it. There you go. I think it might be that one. Look. Super close on that one.
Is it the same on the bottom one as well?
Yeah. 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 Very nice curves. Very, consistent really. We can also look at Galaxy, because Galaxy did pretty well as well. Optimal times, there we go. So slightly off on that one. That's race number 2. Race number 3, nice and tight. But I think these will be much more helpful once we get the obstacles put in. I haven't had time to do it, but that is something that I want to put in. That will help people train better. Archie did really well as well, actually. Optimal times. Very close racing with Mouse a lot of the time. Race 6. Very close with the race 6. Same lines going through race 8 as well. Same with Mouse as well, probably. You started to get quite a few PBs going through. Look at that, 75 seconds. That's only like 15 seconds more than Re, which is pretty good. Just look and see again. It'd be better when I highlight it so that we know consistent laps through races. And if there's any tricky gates that keep tripping you up, but there's not really anything there that jumps out at me, or that apart from that one. Gate 15, 14 and 15. Gate 15, which I believe is a corkscrew, I think. Yeah, it is a corkscrew. It's the first gate in sector 2, which is the green sector, which is the corkscrew. That's what those are. 12. No, that's sector 1. I'll change all this so it's easier to find out what sectors we're talking about, because then you can just train going through sectors.
Does the gate number mean that you lost time before it or after it?
It's going from the one before to it.
Okay.
So this is going from gate 11 to gate 12. You normally went through that gate on your time in 1.2 seconds, but Archie on this occasion did it in 2.8 seconds, which it might not always be a mistake. You can't assume it's a mistake. You just could have gone wide. I think the extra second, it's 1.5 seconds, so that probably sounds like a mistake. But if you look at this one, gate 1, it could be just that you went wide, wider than usual, for example. So it doesn't always necessarily mean that you've made a mistake. It could just be, especially on the less than a second ones, error cost. If it's less than a second, you could have just gone wide rather than tight to the gate. So it doesn't always necessarily mean that error. And then we've got Mouse.
I need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Stop now.
Okay. There's Mouse, look. That's pretty nice and consistent across the races.
Line.
Errors 77, just a few seconds more than Archie, but they were super close all the way
Am I in
through.
front of him?
I can't remember. No, well, I don't know. Race grid,
He's my new what's the word?
Nemesis.
What's the one? Sorry, Kev, it's not you anymore.
Race 2, there we go. There's the points. Oh yeah, you were.
Yes. Is he
60
watching
points.
us? Is he on?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's all the gates and times and the points that you get assigned. So yeah.
Can I just tell
I mean, to be fair, the only reason why it's that case is because Archie had a 30-second penalty on one of the races. Otherwise, he'd have done super quick. But overall, we should be able to see the points. Okay. So 103 for Mouse. As you can see there, Re well ahead with 158. FPV Kev 144. Citrus moved down. Greenhorn moved up 89. So and it's only the second race. So anyway, I've got I've got an animal I've got to go and look at. So I've got Scoop. Thank you very much for racing.
Take care, bud.
We will be next week back again
Yeah.
with a slightly easier track.
Thank you.
Awesome. I like the slide though.
Yeah, I like the slide. I like
Me
the
too.
slide. Easy to do as well. So that's nice.
I might be able to make it. I don't know. Maybe if I speed through the fucking highway.
Well, just
I hope I can make
just
it.
go home like you fly. You'll be fine.
Exactly. 200 mile an hour home.
There you go. No worries. Right, take it easy, guys. Stay safe.
See ya.
Take care. all.
Night all.
Cheers. For the stream, thank you for watching. And if you want to take part, you can do by just joining us at any time. We're always live on a Sunday. I just want to quickly check actually what somebody said about the if all the information is correct. I just want to quickly check what everyone's on here because I don't know. That's the time. So if you can go to racingdrones.online for all the information, what time zones we start in. For the UK, it's 8:05, but for different parts of the world, it all starts at different times. I'm just going to go down to the best of 5.
There's going to be another Winter League.
Yeah. There we go. I go live at 7. Right, okay. So what I'll probably need to do is just change this a little bit so it has perhaps Pacific time, standard time, and Eastern standard time as well, just to give some better clarity on that. So I will do that. So that's racingdrones.online anyway. But for me, that is it. Thank you again for watching. This is Mr. Laserleg signing out. We'll see you again next week for another tight race. Stay safe, whatever you're doing, and good night.